So for the next 2 nights, we are staying at a Boondockers Welcome in West Virginia, which we haven't done. I think the last time we stayed at Boondockers Welcome was in New York State.
Yeah,
Maybe?
north of Albany.
That was quite a while ago.
On the way to Lake George.
Yep. So we're here for 2 nights. You know why? Because our rule is that in order to get the state sticker, we need to stay for 2 nights and have an experience. So luckily, we have a friend who lives here in Buckhannon, West Virginia, and we are going to get together with him and his wife tomorrow night for dinner. We're going to get that sticker, and then we're going to head over to Pennsylvania on Tuesday. And wow, coming into West Virginia today, the landscape is changing even more rapidly because we're coming into the Appalachian region now. So the hills and the mountains are pushing up from the ground and the trees are budding for spring, and it really reminds me of where I grew up in western Pennsylvania. Northwestern Pennsylvania is also in the Appalachian region, and this really feels like coming back home in a way that I haven't experienced for several months since we left the Northeast. It feels great.
Focused on immediate driving concerns.
It's a bit of an adventure coming into a Boondockers Welcome. You never really know what the conditions are going to be. You just assume it'll be fine because they posted their house on Boondockers Welcome.
And they're usually RVers as well.
Yeah, they usually know, but sometimes it's nerve-wracking. Okay, here's the pine trees.
So what's the options?
Go to the second driveway. Yeah, past the house.
Need to pull it up?
No, I know. It's the second driveway.
Oh, they got a big Class A there.
Nice. Oh yeah, they got a little shelter for it. Okay, we're gonna turn in this driveway and then
It wasn't back in.
park
it
on the
was
left.
Straight in there.
Oh, right there, Boondockers. There's a sign.
And I'm going straight in.
Yep.
How do I get back out again? It's all set
I'm not really sure. Maybe a 3-point turn. School bus. It says school bus turnaround. Somebody's turning around in there.
Yeah, I can back my butt
Yeah.
into that.
So we're gonna park on the left side on this grassy area here.
So, which way do I want the bus to go?
Driver's side. You're gonna kind of S it in there. Yeah.
I don't know if I pulled forward enough. Did I?
I don't know.
Well, let's do it.
It's going straight back.
Good way?
No, you need to come to the driver's side more.
I'm gonna take over there, so it's not gonna work.
Well, go back and see. It's fine. Griff, stay there. Stay there. Really beautiful, peaceful setting out here in the West Virginia countryside. There's no internet signal here, or very minimal we can get with our Wi-Fi antenna. And it was a little bit hard to park in here. The ground was uneven and we had to hook back up and pull forward a little bit to get on level enough ground that our jacks would auto level. Well, we always like to get a little local flavor wherever we are, so we came to downtown Buckhannon, West Virginia, and we found that there is a Wesleyan College down here, which is a pretty large campus, and behind it they have a little river walk and a dog park, and there's a river here. Someone's kayaking on it. Maybe we missed him. He's over there somewhere. And so Jason and I were just saying, like, most RVers don't just, I don't know, wander around little towns and find little things. Maybe they do, but I haven't seen them. So it's just who we are. Hey, puppies. Puppy. Have you ever seen a stop sign up where the traffic light is supposed to be? No, neither have I. That's really funny, but a great idea. Because why do you need a traffic light? Oh, Rib Fest. All right, park somewhere. We're gonna walk down this little main street.
You wave me through, so here. I'll go to
Small town America. I love it. There's something with strawberries here in Buckhannon. There's strawberries in all the store windows. We saw in passing a sign that said Strawberry Festival during the Great Depression. And apparently, Ted Cassidy, who played Lurch on The Addams Family, was not born here but went to college at the Wesleyan college that we just walked by earlier. He used to walk the streets of Buckhannon during his college days. There's always something, guys. There's always something.
Would you like a receipt?
No thanks.
And as you do when you're walking in a small town, you run into your friends, which we're getting together with them tomorrow, but they happen to be walking downtown as well, so we're gonna walk with them for a little bit. And she told us that that Strawberry Festival is something that the town does every year, and these guys are the berry fairies. They go around and they spray paint strawberries on the street right before the festival. So we're catching all kinds of culture tonight. One thing about staying at Boondockers Welcome and some campgrounds is that if we cannot get a good enough internet signal, we can't do our work. And you know that we left Catherine's Landing in Arkansas because the signal wasn't good enough. Well, at this Boondockers Welcome, there is nothing. We put up our Wi-Fi antenna and we can maybe load a couple of web pages, but not enough to work. So I'm down here at the Walmart parking lot working on my laptop, and this afternoon I have a Zoom call, so our friend has generously let me use his office this afternoon for my Zoom call, and I'll be going down there. Again, fine for one day, but not sustainable for a long time. So Jason and I are kind of rethinking Boondockers Welcome after this stay. It was a little bit hard to get parked in there. There's no internet, and I don't know, maybe we would have been better off staying at a campground here, but then we would have to pay, and Boondockers Welcome is free. So we'll keep thinking about it. You guys okay being on YouTube?
Oh yeah. Everyone's smiling. There we go.
I don't think we've had that coffee. We decided to back out onto the road here because that turnaround in there is really tight. But there's this curve coming around here. I think we can back up off of the road though. It looks good. Okay, very good. Did it. Well, here's another first for us. We are here in Lancaster, PA, where it all began. A year ago, we picked up our RV from Stoltzfus dealership in Westchester, PA, and we started here. This was our very first campground, Circle M. So we're back here, we're visiting my parents in Lancaster, and we scheduled an RV inspection at Stoltzfus for while we were here. Our schedule changed a little bit. We were planning to come in to the inspection and then come to the campground. Now, it's landing in the middle of our stay. So today we've had to hook up the RV, pack everything up again, head over to Westchester. They're going to do our inspection, and then we're going to come back to the campground tonight. So this is the first time we've kind of like leave a campground and then come back again. We happen to not have a sewer site at this campground this time, so we're just dumping our gray tank before we head out for this 1 hour drive over there. We got such a beautiful spot by the river here at Circle M this time. We're usually up on the main campground, but this time we have a riverside spot, and it's a family kayaking by as I'm eating my lunch. How serene. Well, we're here in my brother's basement in Lancaster, and this was where we stored things that we couldn't take with us and we couldn't get rid of, mostly sentimental things. And I think we did pretty good because we only have about 5 or 6 bins in here, and some of the original RV stuff is in here that we didn't want to get rid of. So Jason wants to look through one of the bins and grab some notebooks that he's been wanting this year. So we're really grateful to my brother and sister-in-law that they've let us store this stuff here.
Yeah, here it is.
Nice.
Right on the top. The fisherman's fish. It's me or?
That's me.
Oh, you, yeah.
Well, we're continuing our way up to Maine for the summer, and we're leaving Pennsylvania today. We've had a wonderful visit with my family and got some stuff out of my brother's basement and had a nice riverside site. So at this point, we're getting a little bit tired of the fast moving. You know, RVers always say we move too fast in the beginning. Well, we made sure that we didn't do that. We've been really deliberate in our pace over the past year. We like to move every 1 to 2 weeks, maybe sometimes 3 weeks, but sometimes we need to get to places faster. So over the past 2 weeks, we've been traveling every 2 to 4 days, and it's getting a little tiring. So we're gonna head to Providence, Rhode Island today. We're gonna see my kids tonight, our kids, and then up to New Hampshire for a couple nights, and then finally to Maine for the summer. So come along with us. We're gonna keep going. Drifter's ready to go.